Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you about Critical Thinking Code today as a company and some of the things that we have used or are going to use in some of their workbooks and stuff. So if that is something that interests you, keep watching. So this year, literally, we tried Critical Thinking Co. for the first time. Actually, I take that back, 2 years ago. But this year was kind of the one that we found that we really enjoy. So we started this critical thinking detective book, and let me tell you, my daughter really enjoyed this. So we are going to continue. We only went through, I believe, 2 of these, but I want to talk about it. So we are on the beginning book, which is for, it's grades 3 through 12. So honestly, like, you can do this pretty much at any time. Now, there's basically these like cases that you have to solve, and it really gets your brain moving and thinking about, like, you're trying to catch the thief, right? Okay. So it does give you hints, and I believe there's, let's see, 12, I think I counted, cases. So the first one was the stinging insect, okay? So it gives you this, they are like terrible pages, which is really nice too, the perforated pages. But it gives you the insects, okay? And then it gives you the people who are telling you about the insect. Now, some of these people are like, well, I think it was a yellow insect that I saw buzzing around or flying around or whatever. And then some people are like, I know it. So you have to kind of determine between the evidence provided who the like thief is, which in this case, which insect stung the person in their group. So then it wants you to go with the innocent. So it's going to walk you through filling in the blanks to use the evidence for your conclusions. So it'll be like, sentence what has the best evidence that insect C is not the stinging insect. So then we would go back, and all the sentences are like numbered. I don't know if you could see that, but they're all like numbered. And so you have to look at which one has solid proof and write the number. So for this one, she put 18. And it does say that you can use complete sentences to describe the best evidence for your conclusions, but we chose not to do that. You do it how you want, because you can do that in your homeschool. Anyway, so then it has the stinging insect down below. So then it's going to have you choose multiple sentences to go along with that phrase and ultimately come to the conclusion of who your culprit is. So she did this completely independently. I kind of just sat here and watched her, and she did really well, like working through and thinking. So in the back of the book, it has all the answers needed for the stinging insect. Well, it has them for every case. So it'll state, there's like different notes, like hints in my opinion, and then yeah. So she really enjoyed this, and it has tons of different types of cases. There's the candy thief. What else? The candy thief, the speaker thief, the boat thief, the flower thief, motorcycle thief, computer tablet thief. So it goes through a bunch of different scenarios, and they just have to read through the text to pinpoint what it is that makes them guilty. So we love this. We will likely do beginning, and then they do have a book 1 that Critical Thinking Co. sent me over a bunch of these. So thank you to Critical Thinking Co. We are diving in for sure. So this one is kind of the same concept. It has like the tie thief, the plant thief, purse thief, and so forth. I would assume as the books go on, they just get more challenging. So this one is grades 4 through 12, which she's going to be in 4th. So we're going to start this one in the next year after finishing up this one. I plan to do like maybe one a week or one a month, because as you know, like these are very thin, and so we could probably like breeze through these. So I have to figure out how I'm going to space it. So they do have other critical thinking books. So they have critical thinking reading, comprehension, which I thought this would be something up her alley too, because it's still kind of like picking apart things, and she seems to really enjoy that. So this book is in color, and I'll show you. So this one is fishing. So it has like table of contents. It includes the evidence lesson, which is evidence is information that leads you to believe or know something. So then we have this. So they would have an observation and reading for evidence on this page. So it has the picture of what these people are doing, and then it wants you to observe and read for evidence with so these are to find the correct tracks. You're going to fill in the number in the empty circle and animal name under the picture. The next one is like shapes. So it's kind of, I don't know how I would otherwise. It almost seems like it's like, look at the picture, read the thing, and tell me what's like true kind of thing. So this one's true and false, but there's all different ways that they incorporate it. Read each picture, mark the picture it describes. So these could be super simple or challenging depending on, I mean, this is comprehension. So you're making sure that the child is reading the descriptions accurately and solving the problems accurately. So I don't know, I'm really excited. As you can see on the back of these books, it shows a ton of different things that they offer. This one specifically is grades 1 through 5. But let's see, for logical thinking, they have building thinking skills, mind benders, which we have used. I don't even have mine because I think I've already tossed it because we went through the whole thing, but we have the next one, which is this one. So we will be utilizing this as well, and I might pair it along on the days that we do this, but she was doing this independently as kind of like her what we would call like homework. It's just like it's a mind bender, but it was something that she enjoyed doing. So mind benders, this is level 3. It does have like teaching suggestions and stuff in the front, and then it dives right in on how to solve. So this is like they give you a sample of how to do it and like how to read the clues and stuff like that. So this is the first one. So it gives you these, like this board here, and it says first and last. Edmund, Ida, Joanne, and Tony are friends. Read the clues to find each person's last name. So Edmund's last name is often misspelled with an F. So you would have to go through here and see which one looks like it could be often misspelled with an F. And if I had to guess, it would be Fumfree. Interesting name, right? And then it says Ida's last name is longer than Tony's, but shorter than Edmund's. So it's longer than Tony's, shorter than Edmund's. And so you have to kind of figure that out. And so it just gets their brain thinking, right? Which is kind of Critical Thinking Co.'s main theme here. So it does have the answers in the back of the book, like the other ones. And then it gives kind of like a solution paragraph. So it tells you like a detailed solution to help your child if they're struggling. So yeah, this is Mindbenders, which we have used, like, I think we've gone through 2 books of theirs. But yeah, we really like this one too. So the other ones, I'm just gonna read on the back. I have a bunch here, but I don't have everything. So I'm just gonna read what it offers. So for the logic and thinking, it also offers mind. I don't know if I have that one here. I do, I just don't have it. Oh, I do have it in front of me. See, this is what I mean. I have like a stack of books here. So it has balance benders, which I'm not sure we're going to do this year, but I can quickly show you. This is in their logic thinking. So it's kind of like the mind benders, but we're getting a little bit into like algebraic reasoning. Which is kind of cool. So I'm going to keep this one and put it aside. Again, the answers are in the back, but this is what balance benders looks like. And then we have Interference Jones, or Inference Jones. Is that how I say it? Yeah, Inference Jones. This is for grades 3 through 6. It does say there's books or software, so I'm thinking that there might be like an online thing as well, or maybe like an ebook. Yes, so it is available in print or ebook. So this is higher order thinking to improve critical thinking and comprehension. So these are just activities to draw inferences from written text as they identify and evaluate evidence. So another type of read the passage and figure it out. So this is grades 3 through 4. Again, I have all these things, and it just depends on how quickly we move through the other ones to know whether we're going to do it or not. The other logical thinking is the basics of critical thinking. This one is grades 4 through 9. This one is in color. Again, I might like incorporate it, since the other ones are a bit smaller, that we may do this because I'm excited to do this. So it's again, like, look at the picture and figure it out. So like example, look at the picture and use your critical thinking skills to answer the questions below. So this one is right here. So it says the tracks on the ground are from a tiger. Yes or no? There is a scared camper in the tent. The tiger is still in the tent. The tiger is looking for food. And you have to use your critical thinking skills. So this is read the story, look for evidence in the picture to answer the questions below. So, excuse me, it teaches a lot about always look for evidence and recheck your answers. So this is an accident part 1. So there's different ways that they have in here. It has like security cameras and stuff like that. So we may not do like everything from this book, but I do plan to incorporate it with the detective and stuff. We may just like alternate or rotate some of these things, whatever she feels like doing. This is going to be like my unschooling approach, where she's going to just kind of pick what she's interested in. Also have math and science books. So I have they have mathematical reasoning, math analogies, balanced math, math detective, which I might have, just not in front of me. I know I have something with math, I just don't have it in front of me. Science detective, pattern explorer, and then for reading, grammar, punctuation, spelling, they have fun time phonics for pre-K through 2nd grade. They have language smart, which I actually have, but we are not going to be using because we're already doing so much for our language. But this is a pretty thick, decent book, and it has pretty much in color, but it's very like workbook style, and it's just a really good resource. So it could be used for me for like extra practice if she needs to know more on plural nouns, like different spelling things and such. So I mean, there's all different things in this book. That's why I love it so much. A lot of this thing that the companies do is it's not just like the same thing all the time. So there's different like context ones. I don't know, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I don't know. She'll have to look and see if it's something she is interested in doing. But like I said, this is all like language arts type things. So it has writing, speech, reading, spelling, word parts, and sentences. And this is for grade 4. They also have editor-in-chief, which I've done a video comparing that to IEW's Fix-It Grammar. They are relatively similar. But you can check out those videos. I'll try to have them linked below. And then it has word roots, which we will be using next year. And that is like the Latin and Greek prefixes to improve spelling, reading, and vocabulary. And that is also offered as the word roots is also offered as an ebook as well. And then it has reading detective, which I have somewhere. And this one is for comprehension, higher order thinking. This is the beginning level, grades 3 through 4. So this is the same type of thing where they read a story, and then they have like comprehension type questions. This one's all in black and white, but decent thickness to the book. So this could really, if you're looking for like a low-key reading comprehension program, I would say this would be like less invasive. Is that the right word? Where some like you have to do a million different things. Yeah, but we're doing Mostos, so I don't know that we will take advantage of the reading comprehension one. They also have a writing detective, and then they have building writing skills, which I have, but we're not using. I've already looked at that one previously, and it looks great. It just doesn't, I don't think it would work in our homeschool. So you could check that out as well. This one is all about like writing different things, how to outline, which we may look into this one because she has kind of been struggling on the writing bus. I love that it's in color. It has like a little story. So after they outline it, then they have like the article and stuff like that. So much here. The locker room thief. So many different types of critical thinking books. And that is not all. Like, I have so many, but this video could be really long if I show them all. But I am going to be taking advantage of this one. Maybe not this year. This is for grades 4 through 6, but this is understanding fractions, percents, and decimals. And so I figured this could be an extra type practice, like using the multiplication table, equivalent fractions, how to use the multiplication table, and stuff like that. So this is just like fraction review. And I think we're going to be really diving into that in our 4th grade year, but probably more in our 5th grade year. So I'm going to keep this on hand for future days. I will be doing a giveaway though. I have doubles of book 1 of the Critical Thinking Detective. So if anyone is interested in a giveaway, I will have all the instructions linked in the description box for you to be able to sign up for the giveaway, and the giveaway will last for 1 week from today. So if you're interested, go to the description box and I'll have a link there for you to enter the giveaway. So This is part 1 of my Critical Thinking Co. Where I'm just like showing you all the things. I still have a ton of other books that I want to show you because I think all of these are really cool. Check them out. I'll have Critical Thinking Co. linked down below in the description box. And I will see you in my next video. Leave the comment if you have any questions for me. Bye.